Shirzad smells Taurus upon you, yet you are not dead. Curious. What could compel you to so brazenly stand before the Lord of Lions? Presumptuous! What could we possibly speak about? Ha! Why would the Beast Lord strike a bargain with humanity? You are but evolved amoeba adrift in the cosmos. Prove to Shirzad you are worthy. Survive my den in the rocks below. Then shall you have your audience. You stood your ground with honor and fought with skill. Shirzad shall grant you an audience. It will be difficult to compete with the Huntress's bargain, but we will hear your offer. You know Artemis and her tribe as ancients, but we were here eons before, and we know them as invaders. But she builds a great army and promises us dominion over great swathes of Earth. Why would we refuse? If the Huntress seeks to trick us in this alliance, you will need no bargain, human. We will seek our own vengeance, but you present no evidence to support the boldness of your accusation. Then Shirzad will await his testament. Meanwhile, you must entreat with the other Beast Lords. Mahantaram indulges in animal fury of late, so approach Kurok, Guerrilla Lord, and tell him you seek to address the Tribunal.
What business does a little hairless human have with the mighty Lord Korok? I sense the energies of both Taurus and Shirzad upon you, but I know you have not bested them. So why do you travel this land, consorting with beasts? And Shirzad has agreed to convene one on your behalf? The Lion Lord presumes much of me. I must see your strength, human. Do you deem yourself a champion of your tribe? Very well. My brothers are restless in this land and clamor to attack. Since you ask us to delay, they will want sport. Fight my patriarchs, human. If you live, which I doubt, return to me.
Prove your strength, children of Karak. In this land, those who are strong thrive. Take what you wish from the humans of the island, but their time has come to an end.
You fought with great strength, and while you fought, I communed with Shirzad. Your claims against the Huntress concern me gravely, all the more because Mahantaram has spent much time with her. The Mammoth Lord is oldest amongst us, and anger smolders in his heart for what became of his kind. He is also the guardian of the Tear of Gaia. So his participation in the tribunal is of highest importance. Go quickly, for even as we speak, I stretch out to commune with him, and Mahantaram does not respond. The mammoths have begun to rampage, and I fear something transpires beyond our awareness. Only Mahantaram has the power to summon it from its vault. Let us hope he has not already done so. If Artemis truly seeks to betray us in this bargain, and if she acquires the Tear of Gaia, then even the Beast Lords cannot stand against her.
Be wary, children of Mahantaram. What you seek to rebuild comes fraught with danger. Even now, the humans scramble over our walls, eager for tusk and fur. Do you remember?
I felt your battle, and the unseating of Mahantaram's soul shifted to the cavern south of here. Do you mean to tell Shirzad that you have bested a beast lord? Then we have truly been betrayed by Artemis, and undone by these alien spores that clog the air. This means our primal oath is broken, and the Huntress is now in her possession, the Tear of Gaia. It is more dire than you can imagine. The Tear of Gaia harbors the power to recreate this island and the world beyond. If Artemis achieves ascension, then no power can stop her. You need to hurry, human. My duty is to the Tribunal, and I must convene with Kurok over Mahantaram's fate. If fate opposes the Huntress's bid for ascension, then surely you are its champion. Go and lead your tribe to victory.
Your words proved true, and will now echo across the ages in legend. It was the Gorgon, Medusa, who poisoned Bahantaram's spirit, and I go now to crush the snake. Will you fight at my side, human? Rally your people first, for the beasts are not with us, and we need every soul we can muster. Then join me to attack Medusa's vile den. Do not delay, for my axe thirsts to cleave the Gorgon's skull, and I have never been one for patience.
Soul Warden, how long has it been? Much has transpired since you left, and the magic in this land swirls into a maelstrom. Artemis has begun some ritual at the tower. Ready or not, the time to fight is here. The Tear of Gaia. The Tear of Gaia. It is real. It is in the hands of our enemy. Dear gods, if any defy my knowledge, I pray this is somehow untrue. What fool allowed the relic of creation to fall into the Huntress's hands? Oh! As if that were not enough, legions of these abominable Hircine block the passage up the mountain, and the Gorgon feeds their numbers. We must destroy the Snake Woman, lest she come behind to strike us at the heel. Then you will need protection from her gaze, unless you want to be turned to stone. And you are fortunate to have a friend like Morgaine. This tincture will protect you and cure your bull-headed friend if he has acted in blind aggression. I will collect the Archdruid, for I've realized he does have some uses, and Captain Hargest and her rangers, and we will join you when we can. Go on then! There's no time to waste, Soul Warden.
Let no human tread upon the soil of our sanctum. Capture any who would dare. This island, this world, immortality, they were always meant for me. Fight for me, my chosen.
I, who have never gotten lost in my life, was challenged to make it through this most devious maze by my rival, Bloodgood. I fear nothing, of course, but I ran into a slight problem. It turns out that dreaded Gorgon is real. How was I to know truth and mythology overlapped? I'm no dunce. I studied the classics and have an encyclopedic knowledge of mythology. While I may have been surprised to... I fear nothing of. I'm no dunce. While I may have been surprised to see it was real, I know how to use a hand mirror. But I could use some help. Heavens, no! I cannot leave without the intriguing artifacts I came for. If I left without them, I'd never hear the end of it from Bloodgood. Curse him. With so many adventurers turned to stone here, this is the perfect area to recover artifacts from all sorts of fascinating cultures. Splendid work. Just splendid. Imagine this vase, if it hadn't been turned to stone, would have been as fragile as an eggshell. Now I can study the intricate design without fear of it shattering, or Bloodgood's bumbling.
Your lies are exposed, Snake!
The bull comes charging. How utterly predictable.
And he shall crush you under his hoof!
I think not. Rest in stone, you archaic beast. Your words will not save you.
I was a fool, blinded by rage. I allowed myself to fall victim to the vile Gorgon's gaze and nearly lost all. Thank you, human. I am in eternal debt. You have my support, but you will not have my axe. I shall not raise it against one who once fought with honor at my side. I will remain here and ensure the Gorgon and her vile creations are kept at bay.
I do not revel in the suffering of others, but the cries of Medusa were like a fresh wind of hope. We must now destroy the foul enclave where crimes against nature continue even now. Yes, those scores of the monstrosities already roam these lands. We must ensure Medusa's revolting practices are put to an end. With the Gorgon defeated, the time to strike is now. The sorceress claims there may also be a way to harness the energies channeled here to bolster our chances against Artemis. Morgaine's magical theories sound far-fetched to me, but my purpose and my part are clear enough. I hope so. We can only sow the seeds of possibility. Nature must determine whether we harvest good fortune. Go and seek Morgaine within the Enclave. If you clear the way, I'll join you shortly to do my part.
To this world reborn. Let our influence shield you from the darkness of corruption. You are the sons and daughters of this land. Reap what is rightfully yours.
Ah, there you are, Soul Warden. As you can see, I warded this area. Quite effectively, I might add. We will use this rune circle to siphon the energies here and bolster the strength of your Azoth staff. Don't thank me yet. Place it in the light when you're ready. Well done. What we have achieved here, by siphoning these ancient energies, is very similar to what Myrdin did to first empower his staff of wizardry. But this still falls woefully short of what is needed to battle an ancient. Not only is Artemis an ancient, but if she also draws on the power of the Tear of Gaia, I fear this may be hopeless. The one chance we have is to turn her ambition into a vulnerability, and that is what we prepare for. Precisely. Ha! Unlike the Archdruid, your skills in comprehension are intact. Traherne does have a role to play, however. Artemis twists the Flora of First Light with a transformative life force, and the Druid can harness this. You are ever the generous one, but it's true we cannot accomplish this without him. He will need your assistance, of that I am certain. Find him on the bloom above and do whatever it takes. I will meet you at the approach to Light's Crown.
I'd hoped to finish this task more quickly. Unfortunately, I was forced to hide myself away. It appears our recent actions have greatly antagonized the local flora and fauna. Artemis throws everything at us now. What we seek is nearby, a seed from a bloom that originated in the initial blast of Artemis's transformational ritual. As you can see by the area, much power was focused here. Those seeds clustered atop the bloom appear quite potent. I agree. I'll try to prevent you from being flanked from behind. The beasts that ambushed me earlier were more of those abominations. Prepare for a fierce battle now that Artemis is aware of our presence. Well done. Yes, this is a beautiful seed, brimming with a powerful life force. I can extract this energy as Morgaine has requested, but the rest will be up to you and her. Yes, let us hope Captain Hargest and her rangers have cleared the way, and that Morgaine has made preparations. I sense a pressure, quivering in the trees like the anticipation of something terrible. We should hurry.
So small and hopeless. They cannot possibly fathom what awaits. Show them the rage of the earth.
This is my last warning to you, human. Come no further. Dare to interrupt my efforts, and your suffering will be spoken of in legends.
It turns out the Archdruid can move rather quickly when he senses a threat to his beloved trees. He is prepared, even now, to infuse your staff with the life force of the seed you acquired. Let us hope that it is enough. Artemis cannot be destroyed, so our only hope is that your imbued staff will be capable of imprisoning her. But there is no time. Follow Traherne's instruction. This will work, trust me. It'd sure better.
The Tear of Gaia contains the legacy of great natural power, and from this seed's life force, your staff will be attuned to it. All things converge upon this moment. Are you ready to infuse your staff and face the Ancient? Place your staff over the circle when you're ready, and we'll finish the final enchantment. I hope the sorceress's plan is sound, and you have the prowess to carry it out. The hope of the Druids goes with you. Be strong.
This goes beyond anything Mirrodin ever attempted. I am proud to have assisted you. The staff is but an implement, however. You will need to weaken Artemis greatly to have any chance of unleashing the staff's new potential. I have no inspiring words with which to send you off, young one. We must prevent Artemis's ascension, or humanity will surely be destroyed. Do whatever you must to stop her. That is an excellent question, and I will need to think on it, but it should not delay us now. Captain Hargest will harry her forces from the ground. Traherne and I will do whatever we can to slow the ritual. Go!
You fought through fields of beasts and deadly plants. What's one more strand of wheat? Come back in one piece, and human.
You have my gratitude for all that you've done here. I can feel the Azoth flowing through the vines. Whatever power I can harness, I shall channel to support you.
None ascend this tower. Protect your matron, my children, and I will give you your kingdom. Strangle from them their very breath. Use every form to bleed them dry.
Once again, the pride of humanity invites doom to the shores of Eternum.
You have done what even Mirden could not. It seems every time you prove to have new strength that wells up from some unseen source. But there is the matter of the Tear of Gaia. We must act quickly. This artifact is too powerful for an ancient, and certainly beyond anything mortal minds can even grasp. Get it and bring it to me quickly. We must ensure these incompetent druids don't walk away with it. This crystal contains the essence of a powerful ancient. One with a great legacy, who sacrificed herself long ago to form the fundamental magic of Eternum. With it, Artemis would have rewritten humanity's story. Not while this savagery has a grip on them. They simply cannot be trusted with such power. No. I will take it to a place long lost to most, where it can be safely hidden. No, it's better I don't. Even your mind could be twisted by such temptation. There are mysteries still yet to unfold, and many beings who would use this for dark purposes. Be on your guard. We will meet again.
You have no idea what you've wrought. My vessel is fit to wield such power as the Tear of Gaia, not yours. In fear and pride, you humans grasp beyond your reach. You would be wise to entrust the artifact to me. Enjoy your temporary victory, but know that you've doomed us all, and humanity will face the coming darkness more alone than ever. Come, step closer, and I will give you a glimpse of your fate. Since the beginning, I have sacrificed to protect the Earth. Watching my brothers and sisters yield their very essence to stem the first tide of evil. Upon its return, I sought to restore the garden and to redeem humanity as corruption's accomplice. But you prevented that, and invited perils far greater than you can imagine. Your allies go forth, bearing a power never meant for human hands, oblivious to the horrors it summons from the shadows. The Beast Lords are but the vanguard for savage legions, and they will hunt you down to reclaim their prize. A darkness unseen for centuries awakens with an insatiable thirst. And above all, the specter of time looms, seeking to claim its toll on Eternum. At long last, judgment comes for the Island of Immortals.
Congratulations on your victory. The people of Eternum will hear of the great deeds you've accomplished. And perhaps one day, the wider world. Please, go speak with everyone. They'll be eager.
These events have given me a great deal to consider, human. Especially my long-held distrust for your kind. You are a great and honorable warrior, and you are my friend. I owe you a great debt. Fate will bring us together again.
This is a fitting land for me and my people. I vow to guard Artemis's prison with my life. My rangers won't be forgetting you anytime soon. Nor will I. Though maybe visit sometime, yes?
We have you to thank for all of this. Not only have you defeated Artemis and ended the invasion, you have unwound the consequences of my mistakes. I will stay here and do what I can to aid in the restoration efforts.
Seeing Kim lightens my heart. Thank you for fulfilling my last request, and thank you for saving us all at the end. I will return to the settlement and try to begin rebuilding. I sense a darkness that we must be prepared for.
We've averted the ascension of an ancient, and yet there remains more to do. I fear what could befall the Beast Lords following their affliction. You should consider returning to the region. They may need further assistance.